So I'm going to use acrylics tonight. I might dabble with some watercolors in there, so don't judge me, but it's mixed media. All right, so I am going to take my gesso and I'm going to put it all over and prime the page. My goal for this evening is to do a few more paperwork related things so that I can go to work in the morning. And then I have to head off to my secret mission in the afternoon. And then I'm taking all of Friday off. And I'll explain the secret mission. I promise. All right. Oh, look at that. She's so pretty. Oh, am I going to do light colors or dark colors? I was going to do light colors, but now I'm feeling dark colors. What's wrong with me? I do this all the time. Where I say, I'm going to do like, let's do a light yellow. We're going to mix everything with white as we go along. Not translucent, titanium white. And what do I have in my mind tonight? I don't know. Oh, that's because, hi, everybody. Just white, yellow. Like, how about a light green? Either this and then like a teal. But just soft colors, even if I'm smooshing it in there, like soft colors. Oh, how about peacock teal? Because it seems to have become one of my favorites. All right. I love it when I have to ask what's on my mind. I've just been doing laundry. I feel like I have been Cinderella all day, just doing laundry and washing bedding. Ugh. I'm going to have a house full of people. I know it's probably not going to go far that I don't have teal in the project. I know. I love peacock teal too. It's just, and I have, by the way, I have this in a very large container. It's the last one. Y'all are buying me out. Then I'm going to try to put a stencil down. Oh, but I'm debating. So let's just have a concept in my brain. I just don't know if it's going to come out the way okay. I'm not using this brush. This brush is the crappiest brush I own. Okay. Let's just go with just a, let me just breathe. That's just white. I'm feathering in white into nothing right now. Okay. Like a primary yellow. Okay. White. Okay. Are we there yet? This is like a blue, what is that? Yellow, green light. Okay. And then peacock teal, because, you know, it goes with everything. It goes with what I'm wearing. But then I'm going to go back into the white. Just keep hitting that white. Okay, this journal is like 1625. It's the most recent. It has the in and out pages. I can answer that question. Most questions I don't think I can answer, but yeah, I can answer that one. Okay. But plus shipping, I should add. Why I use this one. Okay, now I'm what? Oh, just got my shirt locked into the. That's okay, Kate. I am late to my own party all the time. Now, why am I just soft coloring this? I don't know, because I am. That's the mood I'm in. And if you're interested and would like the journal, please email support@yourartfuljourney.com, and we'll let everybody know when it is no longer available It's not the end of the world. I could use this size journal from me. Oh, okay. Now, I got a towel off to the side. Everybody's video good? Everybody catching this? Oh, uh-oh. I think we have an email. I'm even going to ship. Oh, USA only, please. Otherwise, it's just, yeah. USA only. Sorry, Anne loves it when I don't tell people the stipulations so that she has to deal with it. Look at how soft. Look at how soft. Any acrylic paint, mix it with white. Super soft. I'm just like feathering. I keep drying off my brush until I'm happy. Well, until whoever responds this journal is happy. No, I actually don't. I paint. This is how I do it. Soft. I would love to do just a flip book of backgrounds. Like just go through and go background, background, background. That's what I would love to do. When I get extra time in my life, which sure God is saying yes. No. Just a little more white. I keep going back and forth. I'm just using what's left. Oh, my girl. Today, Jan Gold mentioned you and gave you credit for teaching. Oh, where is she? I want to share this. That's so sweet. We had a meeting this week, my team, so great. And everybody wanted to question me on what is my purpose? And I always think my purpose is to teach you guys to find your art voice and figure out what speaks to you. But if I can give you some inspiration to add and techniques to put in your tool belt, I'm in. Okay, now I have this teal, the cobalt teal, turquoise hue, or peacock teal. Sorry, because you know me, I like peacock teal. Anne can reiterate that thought because Anne knows me, I think, the best. And she said that she sat in the meeting with big smiles and said, that's how I know her. So I keep drying the brush off, and that is because I just kind of skates along the top. Yeah, if you can be an inspiration to somebody, I will forever thank you. That means a lot. Now, just a little bit of, all right. Now, what I really wanted to do was to come back in and draw something big. And then, oh, we have somebody who's purchased the journal. So going. Susan Horner. Susan, I hope my vision meets your vision, but I hope this journal inspires you to do more. Oh my God. One of my mentors just posted, this is a lady who mentored me. Mentors me. Your purpose is to bring color, light, and light to all who watch you and listen to you. Oh, all right. I have literally just gone into being the most emotional person I know. Okay, now my brush is dry, so I'm just zhuzhing over the top. Okay, I don't sometimes use paints in their conventional way. I just want everybody to know, like, you can have fun with this stuff. Now, I do want to use a couple of stencils, so I hope that Susan is okay with my vision. I thought I would shoot a flower right up in here. Love a good flower. It's always good. Okay, love a good flower. I got to turn a light on. Now it's getting dark in here. Stencils, where'd they go? By the way, I do have many of these stencils still in stock. Some have been bought out, but if they're not, I will read. It doesn't matter what the stencil is, so don't get caught up in that. So I'll just put this out there. I have this. These two, this is the circle duos. Those come together. I'll see if I still have them. The heart duos come together. This is the lacy one, leafy grunge. But I have a concept that might work or might not work, but we're going to do it at the end. So Susan Horn, just trust me. You're along for the ride. Have fun. I hope to inspire you through this journal. All right. Now I just want, I could do this in gesso just so I'm okay with this. Let's get a nice round brush. You know me, I like a good 6 round brush. Oh, that's a 4. I could do a 4. I could do a 6. Who do you appreciate? That's a 6. Okay. What I don't want you to get, you know, a lot of people, and I've learned from many people who are amazing. What I don't want you to do is get mixed up in the fact that, oh, I'm not an artist. I don't know what every brush does. Okay, we're fine. We'll be fine. What I want you to do is enjoy the process and build your arsenal of techniques so that when you look at a blank page, you just go, okay, I can deal with that blank page. Okay. I can deal with that blank page. It's not scary. Or I'm going to decorate a shirt, a pair of jeans, a pair of shoes. I'm going to paint a mural. You have all these techniques and you're not afraid. You're not afraid. Okay. That's just what I have to say about it. Now, because I've been afraid my whole life. And now I'm singing. I'm not going to start tap dancing. That's ridiculous. My feet were not meant for that. But I'm taking chances too. And that's what I've taught my kids. Do you? And it seems to be panning out because I think the way they're going, they can afford the expensive designer diapers that I've had my eyes on. Okay. This is just gesso. I'm just drawing. Just drawing. Okay, just put these, it's just gesso, just drawing. There's no commitment. I could just go right back right now and just go right over this. Hi, Tracy. Thank you for the inspiration and skills you have shared through your emails. Can never stay for the live, but always watch the videos later. You saved, oh, wow. Okay. You saved this artist from dying creatively. Okay. Yeah, this is what we want. Sometimes I don't think, I think with an art journal, I think you think, oh, it has to be a masterpiece. I don't know what you're doing with them. I always think of it as my idea book, and I've always thought about that. Maybe I need to change that. Like maybe I just need to be a little bit more vocal and say, okay. Now, I want this to be pretty bold. I want that to be bold. And then around there, I'm just thinking out loud here. I hope I have some more. Pam says designer diapers. I do want to wear the designer diapers. I do. I want the nice ones. I want the non-leak ones. I want to make sure I look good. I want to make sure the designer diapers in the home make me look really thin. I plan on being on some sort of committee in my home or just go out with my feet running in the sand. Now, this is the basis for my drawing. You all understand that. I do want some thick texture. I really want modeling paste, but that might take longer to dry. But we have all the time in the world. Oh. I mean, should I pull modeling paste out? I can use gesso and just really wait for it to dry, but modeling paste will really do the trick right here if I have it. Now, medium, I have modeling paste. Now, medium, what do I have? Like 5,000 of the same thing? Oh, modeling paste. Don't you think I would run some sort of committee? Oh, wait, let's see if this even, modeling paste. Fairly soft. All right. By the way, Susan, you bought this. Please keep in mind you're not going to get it right away because I need to let it dry. Okay. I think she understood that. Like, oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. I just sometimes I come up with ideas that I'm like, uh-oh, this might not dry in a half-hour demo. Oh, she's fine. It's fine. I could have done gesso too, but I just want to make my life even more difficult because that's how I run things. She said it's fine. She'll live for the next week without it. Okay. Thanks, love. I could do a gesso. It's just like drying it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think that just went against my shirt. And now I have, okay. And don't worry, if you get it where you don't want it, like just zooming it away. Like, okay. And just put it in there, okay? She's fine. She says she's happy. I think my modeling paste is a little old. I've had quite a few people like message me about crackles and stuff. If your product is like 15 years old and you've left it on the shelf and you think you're going to give it mouth to mouth to make it come back to life, sometimes you just got to get new stuff and give it up. I always like to talk people into that and be like, it's fine. Now, I feel like I have a little bit of room to play, but maybe I don't, because now let's just do one more little zhuzh right here. I'm just, oh, that was a lot. That was a big zhuzh. Okay, that's all right. Now that just modeling paste comes off with water. But I get that question a lot. And sometimes I wonder if paint companies go through this. I'm sure they do. I know that because I used to work with one. What happens is people say like, oh, something isn't working. And then they say, and then the truth comes out and you ask them some further questions and you look at their lot and it was like, oh my God, they bought it in 1815 and it doesn't work because you bought it in 1815. So I just want you to know, use the supplies that you've been amassing. It's kind of a thing. Just use them. Don't save them for a special occasion. Don't think you're going to take them with you because as far as I know, they don't recommend that. So I can go ahead and just take a little heat gun to this just to speed that process up. I'm going to have a little texture on this. I know, I think that's the number one question I would ask people all the time. Like, I don't know what conditions you're working it in, but oh, by the way, how old is the product you're using? Oh, well, I had to scrape it out of the bottom. Well, that's not a good sign. Not a good sign. Now, what you don't want to do is have it bubble up. So I'm just gonna. Oh no, Kay, you can create from beyond. Nobody is judging you. You can create from beyond, but I believe at that point something about faith and maybe you have, your God supplies you with the supplies. Like he just says, okay, yeah, we're gonna make the supplies a little more cheaper for you. I am just saying. I know. I plan on. Listen. My whole life is about creating. I get you. Today I ordered plates. I need new plates. I realized I needed them. And I had to wait until I found the perfect plate. I can't wait to share the perfect plate with you. I don't even know how that happened. All right. So I actually could pretty much use the same colors I've been using because I'm not going to. I'll use the same peacock teal. say yellow, blue, green light. That's just gonna put that there. Maybe a little bit of yellow in the middle. Don't have to whiten it down. Okay. This now we have a free work surface to work from. Oh my God, may God never take away my creativity. I mean, I know it happens. I know. Okay. Oh, sorry. Somebody should silence her phone. Okay. What do I all say? Silence your phone, and I'm the only one who doesn't do it. Okay. Oh. Oh, I have to have a little bit of magenta in here, don't I? Yes. Primary magenta lights the world right up. One more color, don't get mad. It's the somebody placed an order. That is money. Thank you for putting my kids through college. It's fun to see your kids say, I get why you work so much, Mom. Well, I had to give you food. Wasn't an option back then. Oh, isn't she lovely? Now, sometimes that little money thing goes off when I'm at work. Somebody places an order, and I go, oh, one step closer, one step closer. Little bit more white. Isn't that funny though? I'm using the same colors I used in the background. Just gonna go back in. You can decide whether you want white. You just want to mix it in. Oh, okay. I know. Now, one thing I would have done had I thought it brilliantly is I would have put the stencil down like this, okay? And I would have just put the stencil where I wanted it to go, and then I would have like been able to put the stencil back over and just like brush some color over it. I'm still going to do that, but just so you know, there's an easier way to do it where you can use your stencil as a mask as well. But I was just having fun and just decided to throw it in there anywhere I wanted it. Because that's how I roll. But just so you know. Now I'm going to grab some carbon black if I can find it. You can do it with a Posca pen, but I like a good liner brush. That's not Posca pen. That's not black. We have like names. Okay, a little dab will do ya. Okay, one drop. A liner brush, which y'all know I love so much. Those Micron. Okay, and then I'm going to go in here. I mean, we're going to have some fun with this guy. This reminds me of a pinwheel when I was a kid. Can you believe it? Back in the day, I was like entertained by a pinwheel. What would you do if you hand a kid a pinwheel nowadays? I feel like 4.2 seconds of entertainment. My mother handed that to me, and I was like, wow, look at this thing. It reflects light. I think my kids are now making things that do reflect light, like literal. Oh, question. Do my parents paint or draw? My dad, my mom's taken a couple of paint classes. It's not her forte, but she's an amazing interior decorator. Not by profession, just by her house that is decorated several houses. It's so pretty. My dad is a self-taught woodworker. He is super talented. He also did paint the first murals I remember, and my dad can pretty much do anything he tries to do because he's Superman. But I know that. Where did I get a creative gene? I would say they're both creative, but my mom, nobody is like a painter. My aunt paints a little bit. I just have always been this way. It was, my mom said I came out of the womb creative, and I believe it. Um, Great idea. Anne said, let's name this painting. Well, now I feel like it's going to have a pinwheel name in it. Pinwheel Posey. I like that one. I think for me too is just helping people, whether it's like you buy all these supplies and you don't know what to do with them or you're saving them. I have so many people who say, like, I've had paint for 15 years. I'm like, well, you should be painting with it. It's like the best thing to do. Use it or lose it, sister. Or I used to scrapbook and people would go, oh, I'm buying that paper for a special occasion. Guess what? Today's the special occasion. We're going to be dead one day. And nobody wanted to hear me say that, but it's true. That's true. Now I'm going to try to kill her over there. My mother also said, unfortunately, God gave me the gift of truth, and I will, my friends will say, do these jeans make my butt look big? And I'm like, oh, don't ask me that question. No, your butt makes those jeans look big. I love my friends. Just am never the person to ask about fashion or makeup. I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it. That's the other thing. My mom is super beautiful, has beautiful skin, with a good skincare regimen. It did not pass down to her daughter. I'm more like my dad. Use a buff puff and it's whatever. Costco makeup wipe, if I even put makeup on that day. I am not the back of your brush. This cool little tool. I love the way every stroke you make has a meaning. You know what? It does. 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 Thank you. I'm checking the modeling page to make sure that. Checking the modeling page. So Holly said, my granddaughter came over to craft with Nana. They immediately grabbed out the beautiful papers and I cringed, but that's the moment I realized that those papers gave those girls such joy. It's exactly why I bought them in the first place. It's true, Holly. I'm literally going to my twins' graduation this weekend. I have always been the picture taker. I tell the story. I'm gonna go and not be the picture taker. I'm going. I've got I'm gonna go and be the picture observer. I'm gonna take pictures, but I don't want to be lost in the pictures because used to be a photographer. That I'm so worried about getting everybody else's perfect picture that I'm not actually enjoying the moment. That's my goal. That sounds crazy, I know, but I think some of you can relate. And that's just the way I'm going to treat it. My kids don't have to worry that I'm waiting for the perfect picture. I'm just going to be there. That's it. Okay, I really need something that has a smaller tip than this. Maybe this will work. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's just try it very softly. I'm going to take some Pyro Red. Oh, yeah, it'll work. Just go soft, Tracy. I'm just going to go along for the ride. I get to be there with all my kids. And I don't want to be lost in the fact that I'm the one having to document the moment. Maybe somebody else should take over. I got a hotel room that costs a small mortgage payment that I really can't afford, but moments like these don't happen often, and I don't plan on planning another wedding, so we should be good to go. Okay. Why did it need Pyro Red? I don't know why, but it just needed to come alive down there. So I did it. Now I'm going to try something and hope that I really like this piece. I'm going to take just some stamp pad ink and I'm going to try and just brush over the top of it. Up here will be like a blue or a teal or something. Still drying. I'm looking. Golly. Okay, really? Am I just gonna go? Here's one. I need the green. I need a green. Do I want this green or another green? I don't like that green. I want another green. These things are so disorganized. Oh, there's another green. That's black. Okay, this is getting frustrating because I don't know where my, well, I think this will work. Or will this work? I think that'll work. I thought I had a better green, but maybe not. Oh, there we go. That's kind of what I'm looking for, I think. Okay, let's just put all those to the side. Now, hopefully this is dry enough. I think it is. The top is dry enough. Excuse me, go away. Just going to take a little bit of this teal and go along the edge. Just a little bit. Just dust the edges, okay? Dusting the edges, a little bit of teal, okay? Kind of fits with what we did, a little bit, oh, yep. Maybe you would take a streak or two down here, just, yeah, okay. I think I'm calming down a little bit in my, I don't know what this color is, Rustic Wilderness, okay? What I want to do, oh yeah, is I want to go, oh, maybe I'll do two colors. What is this color? Crushed olive? No. These are the Archival ink stamp pads by Ranger. Just, I'm brushing. Oh, I think the darker green is going to work. Oh, sorry, somebody in my group finished a workout. I'm just going over the top. Okay, oops. And then I'm going to come in on the edges. It's archival. It's permanent. It's going to stay. By the way, all of my supply list does go on my free tutorials on my website so that you can see them there. I'm just kind of making a mixture of the blue and the green. And I'm dusting over the top of that just to bring that out a little bit. So see how that is? Kind of makes me happy. Last thing I'm going to do, oh, I want to seal this bad boy with satin. I think we're dry enough. I'm going to give it a nice satin. That teal's making my heart happy. Just going to go up. Okay. Little mix of green in there, a little mix of blue. All right. I'm going to do, there's nothing on here that is water-based. So I can easily go in here and seal this with satin. I wanted to add one other thing, but I didn't do it. So I kind of went, so I'll put that on my supply list, by the way. All right. And the last thing I am going to do is come in here with a satin sealer. I want this thing, make sure it's dry. Yeah. Isn't she low? I thought about gloss, but I'm going to do some. Still has the sheen. Is this open? I think it's open. Oh, she opened. Okay. What time is it? 6:32. She's on the nose in time. What did we learn today? Just to go for it. Just have fun. All I wanna do is have some fun. Okay, just got a soft brush, working that. That'll dry. I will photograph. This will be in free tutorials with the supply list and links if you need it. Yes, everything that I shared today is pretty much available on my website. I try to. If not, I'll give you a link elsewhere. Oh my God. I just love the hint of texture. I love the pyrrole red hearts there, or the pyrrole red circles. Okay. Just going to, this will sit a little bit. All right. Oh, I'm not going to use the heat gun to dry it. I don't need to do that. That'll dry on its own. What I'm going to use the heat gun to do is just to release that tape. Oh, whoa. Release. Abracadabra. Oh my God. Pull at a 45-degree angle. Oh my God. Love me a nice clean edge. Look at that. Isn't she lovely? Okay, let's go back down in there. Okay. I'll hold it up. I'll hold it up. I promise. Hold on. Give me a sec. I gotta sign my name, sign my name, sign my name. Super excited to see this in person. I just ordered some modeling base and palette knives last week to try also. Oh, well, how timely was that? Tea, wine, apple. I saw this funny meme on Facebook and it said, I have spelled my name and pronounced my name so many times that now I think I'm pronouncing it the wrong way. Okay. Oh, booyah. Okay, so I will make sure that everything that I use is listed. Colors, finishes, sealers, gesso. This was purchased by, I believe, Susan Horn. Now, let's see if I can. Oh, I turned off my other camera. Hold on. Let's do this. See. Oh my God. Sometimes I always feel like I have to do this. And then I have to open up. Oh. And the Lord said, let there be light. So don't forget, you have stencils. Use them.